Hello, I'm Ashlyn. This is part of my psychology class. Let's discuss everything in chapter 1 in like 30 minutes. Alright, so what is psychology? Psychology is the study of human behavior. Like, why do we do what we do? What's our thought process behind it? All that jazz. It is a science. We use the scientific method. The whole goal of this is to gain more knowledge. All that jazz. So psychology has been around forever, but it was officially started to become a real thing in the 1870s with Wundit and with William James Hintitchner. Around the 1870s, they introduced the ideas, and in the 1920s, it started to really roll and expand. There was a bunch of different branches starting out. There was behaviorism, futurism, humanistic. There was Skinner, who was a personality theorist. So yeah, all that started to grow and grow, and in the 1960s, there was even more discovery. We got cognitive psychology, evolutionary psychology, cognitive neuroscience, gender culture, all that jazz, all that fun stuff. So there was a lot of different branches, but there are 8 main branches. You got your biological branch, which is the theory that everything you do is all based through your genes, your hormones. You got behavior, which is basically how stuff that has happened in the past affects you now. So like, say you were punished for painting the walls, you probably won't paint walls anymore. There's cognitive, which is focused primarily on your thought process, like the reason you don't do that is because you think that it's a bad thing. Humanistic is all about your hierarchies of needs. So like, you have to have your food, waters, all that down before you can even focus on anything like self-esteem or respect or anything like that. You got a psychodynamic, which is relating back to your childhood, stuff that how you were raised in your childhood affects how you think now. You got social culture, which is all about your environment. So if you were raised to love books, you'll love books. There's evolutionary, which is all based in Darwinism, and there's biopsychological, which is actually a mix of biological, psychodynamic, and all that. Alright, one big thing about psychology is nature versus nurture. A lot of people believe it's all based in your genetics and that's why you act like you do. And some people believe it's all about how you were raised. If you were moved into a different environment, you wouldn't act like who you are now. There's research methods, research ethics, and methods that exist in place to prevent, animal cruelty. And we use animals to compare between humans and animals, what's similar and what's different. There's correlation, which is how 2 factors relate to each other, but that does not mean causation. That means they could correlate, but does not mean it causes one another. You got meta-analysis, case study, replication, survey, naturalistic application, and experiments to study and research psychology. There's a lot of different ways to go about it. There's a lot of branches of psychology, and we will probably expand on it in the next video, but we are out of time, so I will see you next week. Bye-bye.